What's up, everybody? I'm back with another coaster review. This is the other family coaster, like kids slash family coaster at Kings Island, the Woodstock Express PTC wooden roller coaster that opened with the park back in 1972. One of two coasters still in operation that opened with the park. The other one being the Racer, which will be in a upcoming review a little bit later on. But let me talk about this one first. It's one of only two coasters that we rode that did not have fast pass. The other one being the Bat, which I talked about. The line wasn't that long. The line was hard to find. The entrance is off, kind of like you get to the ride and you go off to the left, and it's like tucked away in this like tiny little corner in between the ride. Like there was people standing there, and we thought, are they just there to watch the ride, or are they actually standing in line? No, it turned out they're actually standing in line. It's like very, very secluded. Tucked away under some rotting boards. Thankfully, they had that area sectioned off, like a bunch of switchbacks if the line ever got that long. Which it's Woodstock Express. It's not gonna get that long, guys. The ride for itself, it's a PTC Woody, and it's 50 years old, so you don't expect a whole lot out of it. But you get into the ride, and the trains were very, very tight. Right? They were not built for big guys like me, or even like Eli. Eli, when he gets in the ride, Eli gets in the ride, and during the ride, he actually hit his knee. There's a part on the right side of the train. It's like this like metal piece that helps like support the restraints so that they go down and up. He hits his knee on that portion of the thing, and he actually cut his knee open and had to go to first aid and get a Band-Aid, and it hurt him. He was hurting his knee for the rest of the day. It didn't look that violent when I saw the cut, but man, he was limping the whole day, and ugh. So be warned, if you're adults and you're trying to just pick up this credit and you're sitting side by side, just be warned, okay? I might want to try and do separate trains on this one. Because again, it does not accommodate two people that well, unless you're kids, because that's what it's built for. It's built for kids. Now, as far as the ride experience itself, it does not give that great of airtime, and that's really its main draw. Rides like it is like Zach Zoomer and Michigan's Adventure, and I thought that ride actually gives pretty solid airtime for what it is. Woodstock Express, though, I got little to no airtime on this ride at all. I wouldn't consider it unbearably rough. It definitely was pretty bumpy, being that it is a 50-year-old PTC wooden roller coaster. But I think for what it appeals to, I think it's a pretty solid ride. Though, again, I wish you would have given some better airtime. The ride did not give good airtime at all, and it was slightly bumpy, and that's kind of its whole main draw. The drops were okay. Kind of got whipped. You get some pretty good whips over the backdrop. Again, all things considered, that's really the only good portion of this ride that I would really consider good. So, nothing special. This is like Flying Ace Serial Chase. This is another one where you just want to pick up the credit and leave. Unless again you're a kid and you want to ride this, it's good. It's another good intermediate coaster for people who are trying to get into the bigger coaster someday and want to ride this one. So it's kind of like you want to do Great Pumpkin, then you want to do Flying Ace, or probably want to do Woodstock Express, then Flying Ace, or maybe the other way around. Doesn't really matter, but it's another good one of those kind of coasters. So for my final score, for my final verdict, I'm going to give it another 4 out of 10. Like I said, it's another good family roller coaster. It's also a coaster that you can find again at I think Carowinds has it. I know King's Dominion does. I think King's Dominion is the only one that has this kind of coaster. So it is technically a clone. So if you've ridden that one version at King's Dominion, or you've ridden the version at Kings Island, or if you've ridden both, or if you're in Zach Zoomer Michigan's Adventure, which is a lot like it, like I have, comment down below what your experience was. Am I giving it a little bit too harsh a review? Am I thinking it's not as good? I'd like to hear your thoughts about it in the comments section down below. And that's going to do it for this review. I got some better coaster reviews to do next. I'm just going in order of how we did them the day we were at the park. So, but stay tuned again for much more amazing content. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.